Venusaur. If it's a G-Fisk in the back, I still have a little bit of play, but props to my opponent. They're running Shadow Banette. And unfortunately, this Banette's going to be able to get to 2 moves before I can Vine Whip down or get to 3 Frenzies. And so I'm trying to just burn both shields here and then hope that I can get to a Rock Slide. But they're going to farm me all the way down and then have a Shadow Ball stored for my G-Fisk. So unfortunately, there was no win con there for me. I did burn both shields, but I don't have enough energy. Plus, the Banette would have won CMP anyway, so they're able to take me out there. Good game. Very nice. Cool team comp for sure. Toxicroak lead, not great, but gonna stick to the plan, swap the Pelipper, and out comes Altaria. This is totally fine for me. The Venusaur does not have to see this. This Hurricane is gonna do a lot of damage. If I get a shield from this, I'm very happy with that, but I don't, that's okay. There's no point in trying to regain switch here, because Venusaur is not a good response to Toxicroak. So again, what I'm gonna do here is build up as much energy as possible, so I can get a shield from the Toxicroak when it comes back in. They Dragon Pulse me, it's fine. None of this damage really matters. I'm going to throw a no bubble Rock Slide, hoping that I can potentially Mud Shot down, but it unfortunately does KO. They actually bring in Swampert, so I'm just going to bring in my Venusaur, and they bring in Toxicroak. This is really tough alignment for me, but if I can call a Mud Bomb bait, which I'm able to successfully do, it puts me in a better spot. Still going to be really, really difficult though. My opponent is going straight Mud Bomb, so the fact that I no shielded that first one is good for me, because it's going to be very difficult for them to try to counter down. They did not get extra counter through there. I just really need to get to this Frenzy, and I'm able to get there. Shields are down, so I just need to put this Swampert into Earthquake range. It's not in Earthquake range quite yet, but I immediately switch out so I don't get Mud Shot down. I land the Earthquake. Now I just need to get to the Rock Slide here and hope that the Swampert will not be able to get to another Hydro. It's very risky. If they have an Altaria, or if they have an AWAC, or if they have a Skarm in the back, it's way too risky to play. They actually end up coming in with Frostlass, and I have an energy advantage. We get to Frenzy Plant and Avalanche at the same time. But if they double shield, there's no way that I can regain switch. And that is what happens. Unfortunate for me. I have to hope that my Pelipper up a shield can sweep whatever's in the back. I really hope that I survive whatever this is. They actually go Shadow Ball here. I barely survive. I switch into my Pelipper. I'm really hoping Pelipper is just going to be able to sweep the back line. I have to shield this and then wing attack all the way down. If Toxicroak comes in, one Weather Ball will not be enough, and I cannot afford to get hit by a move from this Toxicroak. I know that it will win CMP. I just go straight Hurricane. It's an AWAC in the back. I'm trying to get to back-to-back Weather Balls, but I'm one wing attack away. And I think this was CMP. I get that wing attack through, but this is a Shadow Bone. And it barely knocks me out, and I was one Mud Shot away from that Rock Slide. Such a tough game. I should have stuck to my Pelipper safe swap. Shadow Abomasnow in the lead, so Shadow Abomasnow can win this matchup, but they have to commit their shields first. And I really can't switch out of here unless I put them into a range where I can wing attack them down. They caught on their Swampert, which was really, really nice. So I'm assuming that this is double water. So I'm going to farm this all the way down. And then I know I'm going to get a shield from that Abomasnow with my Sludge Bomb. But I'm fully anticipating another water coming back. It could be Politoed, it could be Azu. Either way, my Pelipper is still looking really, really nice. If I can get to 2 Sludge Bombs here, that's amazing. Actually CMP, so totally fine by me. Gonna let this go. And try to get to another Rock Slide. They catch again. Like, this person is just catching every single move, but unfortunately, it's actually not even working out very well for them because I'm just able to hard punish all their swaps. I'm gonna no shield this. They are running Shadow Bone. I need to come out of this with potentially enough energy to get to a Hurricane for that Abomasnow. So shield this, farm down, get to a Hurricane, and Pelipper would win CMP against the Abomasnow anyways. I have the perfect amount of energy to get to a hurricane there, and I'm able to take that out. Yeah, my opponent was really switching out a lot there, and it didn't pay off very well for them because unfortunately I had good responses to their swaps there. Good game. If it's Charm, this is great. One thing I love about this team, it absolutely like smashes Bastiodon because G-Fisk is great against it and Venusaur has play, and it also smashes Charmers. So I chip a Sableye with a Rock Slide because this is going to put it into Weather Ball range. Over farming a little bit, and then we get some. We've been getting a lot of lag spikes lately. It's been very unfortunate, but just the game that we play. So I'm wondering what could be in the back here. I'm thinking some sort of a water type, but it's actually their own G-Fisk, so this is actually tough for me. Gonna go for a Rock Slide bait. If they call my Rock Slide bait, there's like no way that I can win. I do get the shield, and I actually switch into Venusaur immediately. I was really hoping that they were baiting, but they land the Earthquake. That sucks for me. Really, really sucks for me. But, I'm gonna throw this Rock Slide. I'm at 100 energy. I'm 2 mud shots away from Earthquake. 1, 2, there it is. By some miracle, still able to land this Earthquake, despite the game really trying to make me lose. Good game. That was tough. Oh, those moments are so frustrating. G-Fisk Mirror. So I'm just going to go straight for the Earthquake here. Most of the time my G-Fisk wins CMP because it's not super great PvP IVs. It is a little bit more attack weighted, so in the mirror match, winning CMP is really nice. Okay, I get Rock Slide baited, which means I'm at a significant disadvantage. So I catch up on my Earthquake. That's really good for me. They bring out Tropius. It is an Air Slash Tropius. I know that I will survive 1 Leaf Blade, and they will not survive 1 Hurricane, so most likely I'm going to get a shield here, just going to go straight for it, no point in baiting, I'm not going to get to 2 moves anyways. They do shield it, that's fine, I get farmed down, that's okay. Potentially they have a Pelipper of their own in the back, or a Sableye, because we're running very similar teams here, but my opponent has Tropius instead of Venusaur. I let that go through. Gonna throw a Rock Slide right here. I know that they're pretty low on energy on their G-Fisk because they threw that Earthquake. So I'm gonna shield this up. I'm trying to overfarm here. They switch in their G-Fisk, so I'm just gonna Earthquake it. They were trying to catch a Rock Slide, but it did not work. It is Pelipper, so I'm gonna throw a Rock Slide here. This is actually kind of a mistake. I should have instantly swapped the Venusaur because I gave my opponent a chance at potentially getting the Earthquake if I was not any faster there. So, should have saved that energy and immediately swapped into my Venusaur. But out comes the Tropius, and I just go for Frenzy Plant here for fun. Even though I could have Sledged to take it out, I knew Frenzy would have been enough, so I'm able to take that there. Good game. I think I have 1 more battle here.
Oh shit.
Swampert lead. Absolutely terrible. Swap into Pelipper. They bring out Drifblim. So, I'm going to go for a Weather Ball here. I need to win Switch. The only way I can win this game is if I can win Switch or get all shields down. I let this Icy Wind go through because I knew that they were just going straight Icy Wind. Gonna throw this Weather Ball once again. I just go for Rock Slide. And looking pretty good here. I'm just really hoping that I don't lag anymore in this matchup. They go for Energy Ball, trying to get a defense drop, and they get a Powder Snow through, even though it potentially was a CMP tie. Really unfortunate for me. This is just a Weather Ball. I survive it. I undertapped this. Oh, I actually accidentally overtapped, but this is going to take it out. It doesn't matter how much the Swampert farms, because I will survive a Sludge Wave. I know I'm going to get hit by one because that Swampert has energy. CMP tie here. I will survive Sludge Wave and then be able to take it out, despite, once again, the game trying to screw me over. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you appreciate the content. I'll catch you all.
Each Febreze car vent clip gives you up to 30 days of fresh air. So you can have open window freshness, even with all the windows up. Enjoy fresh anytime with Febreze.
everyone, this is FP Sticks bringing you some more Go Battle League battles here in the Great League, and in today's video I'm going to be showcasing the team that I ran in my first 5 sets of Season 7. I was able to pick up 21 wins with this team in my first 5 sets, so I only had 4 losses. Granted, yes, these beginning battles, from what I understand, everyone's rating like hard reset, and so I'm essentially being paired up with any possible opponent here, especially in the first couple of sets, because there's no hidden rating within the first set, I would believe, until you're able to get some wins and losses and calibrated. So some of my opponents are definitely running some fun and unique teams, and I'm definitely going kind of try hard right out of the gate here running this team. But I'm running this team with Venusaur, Mew as the safe swap, running Wild Charge and Flame Charge. I really enjoy running this moveset on Mew if you're utilizing Mew as the safe swap. Typically when you're safe swapping Mew, you're going to be operating on an energy advantage, and so it's not as crucial to have a bait move like Surf, and Flame Charge can really surprise some opponents that might end up thinking that they can bring out a grass type, assuming that your Mew would be running Wild Charge and Surf. I think Mew in the lead does function best with Wild Charge and Surf, just because Surf gives you really nice coverage against the rock types like Bastiodon and as well as G-Fist being that ground and steel type. But Flame Charge is a lot of fun when you're using it on the safe swap, and then G-Fisk in the back is obviously the hard cover for all of Venusaur's weaknesses, essentially. So let's kind of jump into these battles. I didn't include all 5 sets in this video because it would have been really long, but I think I included the first 4 sets here. My opponent is running a Mightyena and is also lagging a little bit. Mightyena is a pure dark type that is running Fire Fang as the fast move, and so I was hesitant to bring in Venusaur there. Rank 2 for some reason. Did anyone else have this interesting glitch happen? I was never ranked 1. Okay, here's a scenario right here where having Flame Charge is a really nice surprise. I was very shocked that one Flame Charge does not KO, and my opponent, I guess, was so shocked that I had Flame Charge they did not want to finish out the match there. Good game. Ferrothorn is very bulky out, and I was surprised Flame Charge being double super effective still didn't take it out, but my opponent is leading Blaziken, and I noticed that it was a Fire Spin Blaziken, so I had to get out of there. I do shield up the Overheat. They're fairly late to swap out. This Mawile is running Astonish as the fast move, which is a really, really bad fast move. Terrible damage, terrible energy generation. And so I knew that this was just going to be a power-up punch, so I don't need to shield it. But my Mew is very boosted at this point. I'm going to throw another Flame Charge, continue to ramp up. It's a Gyarados, and it's a Waterfall Gyarados. It's able to Waterfall me down. It's very underleveled as well. This Frenzy Plant is for sure going to be able to take out this Gyarados. Did anyone else out there encounter some really fun, spicy battles in like your first set of Go Battle League in Season 7? It's always fun when you're just paired with like anyone without the rating there. It's a lot of fun. Venusaur into Skarmory. This is very, very bad. So I'm going to swap into my Mew. Now they were very slow to this swap, so I know that I can potentially win switch advantage here, which I really want to be able to do because G-Fisk is a very solid response to the Skarmory. I do need to correctly shield up the Earthquakes though, because if I get Rock Slide baited here, this is actually pretty bad. I will survive a Rock Slide at this range. Thankfully, I do shield up the Earthquake there, and at this point, I can just shield whatever the next move is and Shadow Claw down, but they actually let it go. Out comes Azumarill. I can't switch out of this matchup, but I'm going to stay in here and do as much damage as possible. This Wild Charge is going to do so much damage. It does get shielded, and they have to throw energy there. I'm actually just going to shield this to get off a second Wild Charge, because this Mew is just absolutely going off. It's like triple boosted. So it one-shots the Yazoo, and then I'm able to get my G-Fisk on the Skarmory, able to come back from that very difficult lead there. Mew, as the safe swap, was able to regain switch advantage in my favor. At At this point, I'm not quite sure why my opponent is still staying in, but we'll play it out. Even if they Brave Bird, it's not going to be enough damage to take me out. But they are committed. I respect that. They are committed. I definitely would have left the game at that point to try to save some time on both parties' accounts, but good game there. Venusaur and a Bastiodon, this is pretty decent. But my D-Fisk is obviously a really good response to this Bastiodon as well. They switch in